and homes from the eyes of children around the world. Shameen's story. I am 8 years old and I have been living in Afghanistan since I was born. When I was young, my mom was outside looking for me. She didn't have her full burqa on, so she was killed in the streets. Since then, it has been very hard for my dad and me, because I don't have a mom to teach me how to cook, clean, and knit, so I have to teach myself. My dad works in the fields all day, and I go along to school. I wish I could go along to school, even though I know I will never be able to go because of the boys-only law. My dad has been thinking of leaving Afghanistan, but with the laws getting tougher and people getting killed more often, it just doesn't seem possible at this time. Today, when my dad brought home our little food portion, he told me that we had to get out of Afghanistan. But getting out on a plane was never easy. The next morning, my dad told me to pack as little as I could because we're going to try to leave. So I ran into my room, put on my burqa, packed my few belongings, and headed out, tucked away behind my dad. When we got to the airport, we pretended like we weren't together, because if the guards found out we were traveling away and not coming back, we would be killed. I saw my dad in the other line being stopped. They were dragging him away into a room. I waited for him and was not to be noticed. I would not leave without him. After 15 minutes, he came out looking bruised and in great pain. The guards threw him outside onto the ground. If I went back, I was sure to be beaten too. As I walked away, I felt great sadness in my heart. No family, no money, no life. What is happening to the country? What will happen to our people? I pray that one day it will change, somehow.
Tell the story. My name is Kalza and I am 10 years old. I live in Afghanistan. I have a family of only my mother and my 2 brothers. My brother Micah is 5 years old and my brother Bira is 14 years old. My father died in the war. The war is still going on, so my family always stays inside. Sometimes, my mom lets us go out and play, but when one of us hears a gunshot, we run back home. I just can't stand the war that is going on. My grandpa is fighting, and a couple days ago, he was injured, and my mom, Bira, Micah, and I had to take him home. We have very little food, so it was very difficult to feed him with healthy foods. I really want to move to America, but Mom says that it is not possible to leave. We are not allowed to leave. We are so poor that we have nothing. We can't even go to school. Life is so hard. I am scared every day that something is going to happen. Even playing outside is terrifying. I hope that one day our country can be free, we can live our lives, play outside, go to school, and be happy and healthy.